Hello, I'm Stuti Shukla. You are watching Agribusiness News. Let's start with latest updates. CNH Industrial NV has announced that it has entered into an exclusive multi-year licensing agreement for electrification technologies with Monarch Tractor, a US-based agtech company specializing in fully electric autonomous tractors. Scott Wine, CEP of CNH Industrial, said we're looking forward to working with Monarch to accelerate innovation in EV technologies and expeditiously bring customer-valued autonomous fully electric solution to the world farmers. Grau Directo, the largest digital platform for grain trading in Latin America, developed in collaboration with Bayer the introduction of the Sustainable Practices badge on its digital marketplace. The badge indicates which farmers on the platform are utilizing agronomic practices that are more beneficial to the environment. The initiative allows the startup to provide even greater security, traceability, and efficiency for digital grain transaction on the physical market. Forest Genetic International is the first and only company to receive patent approval on native DNA sequence for the resistance to anthracnose race 5 in alfalfa. Anthracnose is a significant fungal disease with a multiple races or type causing stem and crown rot. The disease leads to defoliation and can cause yield losses 25 to 30% if severe enough. Anthracnose can kill alfalfa plants, diminishing stand greatly. Food and Agriculture Organization, an arm of the United Nations, said FAO food price index averaged 133.2 points last month, up 3% from September and 31.3% from October last year. This is the highest since July 2011 after rising for the 3 consecutive months. The FFPI in October stood its highest level since July 2011. It said FAO cereal price index averaged 137.1 point in October, up 3.2% from September and 22% over the year-ago period. Marine Aquaculture Forum organizes a Taiwan International Fisheries and Seafood Show program which will be held in Taipei in hybrid format on 2nd December. There will be the second Marine Agriculture Forum. This year organizers have condensed this forum into a half day from 1 to 6 p.m. This hybrid event is to enhance the interaction between the international and Taiwan industry and academia. ICAR signed MOU with ICFA to strengthen agri-research innovation and farmers' outreach for sustainable agriculture development. Dr. Trilochhan Mahapatra, Secretary and Director General of ICAR, signing MOU with the Indian Chamber of Food and Agriculture, New Delhi, and said our endeavor should be achieving the resilient agri-food system to accomplish the goal of adequate and nutritious food for all. And the collaboration will help to strengthen the agriculture research innovation and farmers' outreach for sustainable agriculture. NABARD, NAB Foundation and Nurture Farm are entering into a MOU to the end burn. The joint venture will see these three entities collaborating to push the revolutionary Pusha decomposer enzyme developed by the ICAR Delhi. The Simple Nurture Farm phone application will allow farmers across Haryana and Punjab to avail the facility of having an SHG member come over to the farm with all required infrastructure. Spraying the Pusha decomposer will allow the farmers to show the next set of crop in as less as 8 days. This is a remarkable breakthrough since the farmers will no longer have to use hazardous methods to decompose their stubble. For more such updates, keep watching Krishi Jagran Business. Thank you.